Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Journey. It is very, very early. It says the server opens in 3 seconds. Let's see if that is going to be true. A lot of players were saying that we are going to see this delayed, that we're not going to be able to get into the game. I'm not sure exactly what to expect here. It could be a very, very short live stream, but let's see what exactly this says. They're like, there's no way that Lilith and them are going to get this right to actually get the live stream up or get the content up, which it looks like it is not refreshing. Let me see if I can close this out and if I can get this going, because it looks like it's not refreshing anything. Let me try closing it out and relaunching it and seeing if we can get this going. What's going on, Darth? Again, a lot of players I know that they were over on Discord. They were a couple different places that they were saying there's no way it's going to be up this early, that they're not going to be able to patch it properly. And again, I wanted to see, so server opens in 0 seconds. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'm not sure if there's going to be a refresh because this actually had the countdown. We already patched everything. We already did everything. So I don't know exactly if it's going to come up. And again, this was kind of the gaming community. Let me hop over on Discord and see what it says. Mine still have 1 hour left. A good evening, downloading for me on mobile. That's what I kind of thought, and that's why I was worried about doing it so early, because I know, yeah, depending on when your server was released, I know some they said it was going to be later, it was going to be earlier. We did the countdown with the Song of Strife in there, and essentially now it did the countdown here as well. I was kind of watching it this morning when I got up. What's going on, D2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be up. I want to see again. I want to hop over on Discord real quick and see if they're saying anything about it. 10 a.m. my time. Oh yeah, here it is 4 a.m. guys. I'm not sure if they're just not going to actually launch anything here. Or if the time is just way off. See, we'll have to give it a couple minutes. Again, it might be, yeah, Darth is saying an hour left. Downloading for me on mobile. Yeah, it might be very, very short-lived. Unless we do have to wait another hour. Servers might, yeah, that's what I was wondering, D2, if the servers were starting up. Because I know a lot of people similar to me were probably just literally sitting here watching it like I was, just kind of waiting for everything to come up. Come on, Chippy. Yeah, because I know, and again, a lot of players were really concerned with the mass restart or the mass addition at one time, if they were going to get it right. I'm waiting to see if they say anything over here, even on the AFK Journey Discord or anywhere else. Checking out the lobby, seeing if I see anything over here. Happy update day is what they're saying. But I'm not seeing that anyone can get in as of right now. All right, so we know the timing's a little bit off on the patch. Let me see. Everyone's posting let me in memes. 1 hour left. Oh, so there's a countdown over on Discord. And it doesn't look like the countdown is working. All right, so some people might be a little bit upset, including myself, a little bit disappointed that the countdown went. In the patch note, they said it will take 2 hours. Well, everything patched. So everything already patched. It already downloaded everything, Tempest. And then again, this was the countdown. So after everything already patched, it started a countdown for the server opening. And essentially that's where this is at. Which I figured for the server opening, everybody said, hey, it should be on time. But again, that's what I was kind of concerned, that they're going to restart essentially what's going on here. because we had the same problem. I know a lot of players had this exact same problem, just based on being able to get in, depending on where you were in the world, your time zone, everything like that. That they had a lot of issues. Well, again, this was the timer countdown that they were kind of running until our server opened, and then of course nothing happened. Sorry, y'all, I'm a pretty casual player, so forgive this stupid question. Will AFK Arena be shutting down because of the new AFK game? Devon, no. Honestly, when you look at AFK Arena, AFK Arena is still, and I play through BlueStacks, most of you guys know, AFK Arena is still, I believe, the top 20, the top 20 AFK game in the world, I believe it is, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, AFK Arena is not going to be going anywhere. As much as we want to play AFK Journey, we can kind of sit here and see when it comes up. But no, the AFK Arena isn't going anywhere. Absolutely not. Yeah, in a lot of games, especially AFK Arena, to be around for the 5th year anniversary is kind of crazy. There's no problem. It was stated it's up in 55 minutes. Yeah, AFK Arena still is a very, very high producing game. If you've seen, I don't think I released a video yet. We pushed all the way to 63, so this is the new zone in 63. So looking at the world map, we actually pushed here all the way to the Fallen Gods, and we continue to make a lot of progression in here, pushing for the diamonds really, and a couple other things, and waiting to see what the new Mauler brings. We know there's going to be a new Mauler hero that is going to be released pretty soon. Again, kind of hoping we can always hop back and see if this is going to refresh or when it refreshes to actually pull this one up. So it might be a little bit. So 8 to 10 UTC. Yeah, I was kind of wondering again when we seen when the Song of Strife was going to be up. So they're adding the release of the Song of Strife, and then on top of that, they kind of brought in, I guess, an extended duration, because again, this server opening was just kind of running. Had a countdown for the time, countdown opened or ended, so the server should be open, and it already patched. It already went through and patched everything. So I'm a little surprised. Now again, background for 63 looks more casual compared to the other. Yeah, I thought the Fallen Gods was going to look a lot cooler in here than it does. This, you can see like the helmet right here with the sword in there, and there's a little guy up here just kind of chilling at the very end. But you can see when it comes to level deficiencies, and you'll also notice that looking at these, they are maxed out. You see the plus 30 signature items. They got the 9 of 9 furniture. Even have right there all of the shiny stars that you see in 63. And I believe this was also where Trisha was at and just kind of stopped playing at this point. Didn't go through 63, because when you start looking at the high level deficiencies, it just takes an insane amount of time. I mean, when you're starting to get 500 level deficiencies, 400 plus, it does take an incredible amount of time to get through the content. So again, that's where a lot of players have kind of stopped. Even looking here where Ruby's at and a few others, they're at 830. So I know we're a little bit over leveled for this, but again, it's just going to be an incredible amount of time to kind of farm through here. To get through the content is just going to be a lot until we get essentially more power creep heroes to get through there, which again, I'm going to give it probably a couple more minutes for AFK Journey, and we'll have to come back and I guess hop on later. I know a lot of you guys were super excited to see the new Song of Strife, and a lot of players, we were actually talking again about this yesterday, is there's a lot of players. Remember, the Song of Strife is released, I believe it said 42 days. I believe it said 42 days after the server was released. So there's a lot of players that actually just started AFK Journey that are on new servers that are not going to have the ability to get into the Song of Strife because the servers are brand new. I personally didn't even think about it, but again, some players were talking about it yesterday on Discord that a lot of the newer servers, they just started playing, seeing all the videos, seeing content creators, seeing a lot of people coming up with all of the Song of Strife information, the new heroes and everything, and they're not going to have access to it because the servers are brand new and they haven't waited essentially the 40 plus days to get to the Song of Strife after the server release. And again, I think a lot of people just kind of overlook that, not knowing exactly what it is, not knowing exactly kind of how to go through there. So it was pretty interesting to see. yeah, that a lot of players won't be able to actually get into the Song of Strife as much as they're going to watch other players just kind of sit and play the content and go through it. Now, also remember they said that all of the servers are going to end at the same time. So that again was kind of an interesting point or an interesting note on there, that essentially all the servers, as the servers age, they're all going to have the same end time, which means they're going to have the new beginning time essentially going forward. So it'll be interesting to see how the seasons. And you know what? The seasons might be a total flop. I hate to say it, but you never know exactly what is going to come. I don't feel that they are going to be. Again, we've seen seasons before when I was actually playing Dragonair, and the seasons were phenomenal. It was a way to keep the content all new, a very, very good way to keep all of the content very, very fresh and new, and it worked incredibly well. Don't know if it's going to work the same here. We're going to have to see if we ever get these up. Yeah, we might have to wait. And again, it shows the servers are open. This is the same thing, same exact thing we did when the game was coming up. So essentially, this was just kind of waiting to, yeah, get everything back up. And again, let me check over on Discord, see if we got anything there. Yeah, people are questioning why they're not up. Why aren't the servers up? Let me in. Oh, they're taking bets. They're taking bets, which is funny. Server's going to be down for another. First time they're going to make it up. People are going to go ham. People are going to go wild. It's pretty funny when you're over on their Discord. Yeah, so people are kind of expecting it to be bad. Essentially, what they're going over. Yeah, no open. That's what we're seeing, Prince. It seems like the servers might have another 40, almost 50 minutes, 48 minutes. Go ahead and build. So again, I was going by the server open time right here. Server opens in 0. My server shows it opens in 48 minutes. I wonder why. What server are you on, Sita? See, mine did all the download. That's why I was kind of wondering on why it wouldn't come up. Because literally, like I said, we sat here and watched the countdown at the beginning for the server's opening, or for my server opening. We're on S1. We're in the very, very first server. Might not have been the best idea to go to the first server because we do have a lot of larger guilds, a lot of whales. But overall, it works. I know D2, the guild, and all. And look at that, guys. Thorin gets it done. Very, very first shot there. Yeah, so I'm wondering again. This kind of counted down quite a bit, and again, it's 4 a.m. in the morning here, so it is pretty early. But I'm kind of wondering. That's it. So server open. So my server might be open. Minus 21. It says 47 minutes too. Yeah, so we might just have, because remember we're on the first server, that it might just have a countdown of when they're restarting all the servers. And I don't know, maybe they're restarting all of the servers just based on the Song of Strife opening. That would be kind of make sense. But yeah, we might have to come back and hop back on 19. Yeah, so there you go. So server 19 said 0, because I know when we released. So if you guys remember back to when we released, some clients are bugged at 0, because at the release we actually started with, I believe it was 15 servers. So maybe if you're on one of the first, essentially one of the first 15, it might be a little bit bugged with the time. And again, a lot of the players over on Discord are taking bets on what the timing is going to be. Is it going to be the server plus 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 5 hours? Is it going to be up today? I still need to download, and for some reason my download speed is limited to 1 megabyte. Wow. But in launcher it has no limit. I'm server 8 and I can't get in, stuck at 0. So we might be stuck in the exact same boat, guys. It might be the point that we're not going to be able to get in here at all. Official news says it'll be up in 46 minutes. Yeah, so we might have another 46 minutes before this comes up. And again, it seems like they could have definitely timed it a little bit better. I think we almost got through this stage. Oh, we're in the last one there. This one is if you guys use Mahira in here, Mahira is just a absolute pain in the butt. You talk about Thorn Cheese being very, very volatile. Yeah, Mahira is the exact same way with getting these done. It just takes time. Yeah, so we might have to come back, guys. We might have to. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see the content as of yet, because we're going to have to wait, I guess, another 45 minutes. And I hope it's up in 45 minutes. I'd hate to sit around and kind of wait around and not have it up. But might be a short live stream. Like I said, hopping on today, we figured it might be up, and it said it was going to be up. The timing was going to be up. So we might just have to wait. I'm gonna just go through here. Yeah, we're going to have to hop back on. We're going to have to hop back on later and see. Server 8 and 44 minutes. So there you go. So it is going to be, so I know Vulcan had said, I believe there was a video or there was some content out there that they were talking about that Soren is not going to be up, which I didn't, maybe it's just something that I overlooked, but I know they were saying that Soren wasn't going to be up in the rate up or on the release, that you're going to have to essentially, I guess, get to a part of the storyline that he might have to be there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, because essentially one of the hero, Elsa, is going to be up, but Soren is not going to be up on release. Again, that's going to be pretty interesting to see what that's going to look like. I didn't know you did streams. Oh yeah, Sig, we do them usually once or twice a week. Once or twice a week we do our live streams. Yeah, the patch notes, they didn't say anything. Yeah, that's what I kind of wondered, Tempest, is with Soren, that there wasn't anything about it, that he's going to be coming at a later time, which I don't know. Do we know what did they do when Coco released, since she is an A hero as well? When Coco came out, nothing really. Coco was just the patch notes. Are you summoning for Elsa? Yeah, we have Pug. We have, I think, around 15 or 18,000 diamonds to summon for Elsa. We also have quite a few scrolls. We have quite a few of the desired hero summons. So we had quite a bit in there to go out there. New player just pulled Awaken Shmira. Very nice. Sig, that is a very, very good pull. And again, I'm assuming that we're going to have to wait the other kind of 45 minutes with no servers up. Again, I was kind of basing it on our servers opening here with the 0 seconds left. But it looks like this is going to have to wait, because a lot of people are still getting the 1 hour. I wonder if, is anyone getting higher than the 1 hour than essentially right now, the 43 minutes that is left? I'm just wondering by chance if we're seeing different servers coming up on different times. And again, I know Discord's already kind of blowing up on everything. Yeah, and a lot of people are posting all the exact same screenshot here that I have. Timers are showing the wrong time. The timers are very bugged. It shows 1 hour of maintenance when they announce 2 hours. Some people are showing 2+ hours. Something is wrong with the time zone detection within the game itself. That's what Discord is saying. Discord is kind of going back, and there we go. That is another stage. Now, of course, these stages in AFK Arena, we are farming for diamonds. As with the new heroes coming out with everything else, we just need an asinine amount of diamonds to actually do summons in here, because we've been burning them literally nonstop trying to get some of the Draconis heroes. So we're kind of stuck. So every server start. So the only ones that are starting the Song of Strife are servers that have been open for, and again, I believe the notes were 42 days. So again, a lot of players didn't realize, depending what server you're on, the server might not have it available. It is the problem. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I'm thinking the first iteration of servers 1 through 7. There you go. So also, there you go. So it might have been 1 through 7, which is getting the bugged, essentially, time zone that they're not getting in there. We will get compensated rewards. Yeah, I'm sure they usually do. And I mean, even looking historically at, AFK Arena, they've always compensated us for everything, with diamonds for everything. I'm hoping they give us some rate up scrolls, because a lot of players also didn't realize that the new hero is only going to be the rate up scrolls. So we're going to have I think it's like 30 days or 40 days. 40 days of having Elsa up just as a rate up hero, meaning all of your regular summons are not going to have any impact in getting the hero. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, the awakened version of Thorin, that would be pretty cool to see, to have the awakened version of Thorin. And of course, this stage, anytime that you're dealing with a Flora stage, you can see Flora right back here in the back, is kind of a nightmare for the stages in here. These, again, it's going to take a long time to get through these, but that's okay. Been watching the Peaks of Times guides. Oh yeah, the Peaks of Time was awesome. I wish they would add some to that, which is kind of crazy because even looking here at the old school Peaks of Time, when it says, you know, things are coming soon, this has been coming soon. And it's funny because kind of the rolling jokes with the AFK Arena, when you go through here and it says coming soon, this has been coming soon for 3 years for a new adventure. I probably even more than 3 years at this point. The Forgotten Mine was actually the only one that they added since, I believe, the original release. So it's probably been about 4 years that this is coming soon. That, unfortunately, we haven't seen anything. Then some of the older stuff like Trials of Time, again, this is coming soon. We haven't used this in years at this point, so I don't know what the coming soon is going to be pretty soon. My first awaken was Brutus. Yeah, Brutus is pretty good. Brutus still being used in some. So yeah, guys, again, I apologize for the early morning stream, but it seems like AFK Journey is not going to be coming up for another probably about 40 minutes at this point. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait. Again, some players are getting the 1 hour notice. Some players are getting the timing being off. So it seems like it's going to be the 5. What time's it down until? A lot of people, Peter, said another 40 or what? 39 minutes. So just looking at time clock here, yeah, about 39 minutes at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is my time, that the server should be open. They said, however, that is barring anything not going correctly with the launch. So again, they're looking at 5 a.m. So it might be another 39 minutes. So you got a little bit more time kind of on the server in seeing when this is going to come up. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, we were kind of going on our server opening. A lot of people getting over on Discord are talking about all of the time zones being off. People are crying on Discord, 39 minutes. There's another countdown going now. Or perhaps they're doing a little trolling. People are also posting screenshots of the Supreme Arena, which I don't know. They said that they think people are just trolling to go ahead and do this with the new server screenshots, and I don't think it's official screenshots. I think it's from different places. Some people are playing that are already playing, and then again, yeah, it says the server's open in 0 seconds. What do you guys want me to do? Yep. But like I said, we might just have to, I'll try it one more time, and we're just going to have to end the stream early, and we're going to have to see exactly when this comes up, because again, it might say that the servers for everybody else is coming up, you know, in a countdown with roughly 40 minutes, little less than 40 minutes, and essentially we might not even see them come up then if there's any errors, any issues, but we're gonna have to see. We're ultimately just gonna have to kind of see in where is the best method to get early emblems for the signature. Early emblems is really going through really I think the Peaks of Time. I think this is really the place to get early emblems when you're going through here and getting some of the treasure. I know there's few. I believe the King's Tower is a little bit early emblems. I'm trying to think. I think you can get some early out of the King's Tower, but a lot of places you don't get very many at the beginning. As you start pushing through, you'll get to a point where you can actually buy them out every day in the store. Yeah, Isabella, I know a lot of players were talking about Isabella. You'll get the emblems actually that you can buy with gold, and gold really hard in the middle. I've been watching your videos for a while. Happy to catch you live. Oh, thank you, Devin. Yeah, I love doing the live streams. I've done live streams for years at this point. It's kind of crazy that we're almost to 38,000 subscribers, which is kind of impressive. And look at that. Dragon Speak emblems are in the AFK rewards. So there we go. I don't think we've seen that before. That's kind of a big question right there. But the Dragon Speak emblems are in there. I didn't think, because I know we got them out of the weeklies, but I didn't think we got them out of... Is that where they added them here? Might just be me. So they're weekly chests, here weekly chests, and here weekly chests. Yeah, so all three of these were the weekly chests, but we just got it out of the AFK rewards. I know it was only one emblem, but you know what? You're saying there's a chance. We go with the old school Dumb and Dumber. So there is a chance to get the emblems out of there. Again, we're just kind of waiting to see what happens. All right, I'll give it one more time, and then we're just going to conclude the stream. I'm not going to wait here for another hour. We figured we might be able to get an hour of gaming in when this came up. I'm going to have to hop on and do this later because I still got to work tomorrow, and we have a lot of stuff going on. Mother's Day is on Sunday, so literally we have 2 days till Mother's Day, but I don't think it's going to be up. Nope, we're gonna have to wait. So unfortunately, guys, it is going to be the improve the gaming experience. Unfortunately, it's not going to be up, but thank you guys for joining me for the very, very early 4 a.m. really AFK Arena / AFK Journey, waiting for it to be up live stream. Again, I'm going to have to check exactly if this is going to be up because there's nothing saying that in another 35 minutes that this is actually going to come up and release. I'm sure it might be. Again, they're usually pretty much on time with all of this. But guys, thank you guys for joining me for the very shortcut live stream. And we'll see when it's up. We'll start recording. We'll start covering the content. Want to see exactly all of the new game modes, the new heroes, everything. This is a good moment to start AFK Arena. AFK Arena is fun. And honestly, when you look at the game, overall, AFK Arena is such a massive game at this point. It was super basic when we started 5 years ago. Is it a good time? They give you so much stuff. AFK Arena is just absolutely insane with how much stuff you get and how much content you get. And even this, I mean, when you think of when AFK Arena started, there was only 4 things in here. Even here, I believe there were like 4 things in here. We added, the Oaken, the Dragon Isle, the library. We added the Beast Ground, the Rickety Cart, the Trading Hub. There really wasn't anything in AFK Arena 5 years ago when we started, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah, AFK Journey updated, Kookie. And then, of course, a lot of players are still getting the servers are not open yet. Some people are still getting countdowns for the time zones. They're saying that the time zones were off. Some players are even getting more than the 35-minute time zone, Kookie. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. And again, we were kind of basing the live stream on the server opening, and I think a lot of people are just kind of chilling and waiting for it to open. Might be a little bit of time. Yeah, Draconis units are crazy. So is Rem. If you're starting AFK Arena early game, Rem is just broken when you get to the point of being able to utilize Rem, especially if you have Rem and Ivan or you have anyone to essentially keep Rem alive. You can crush it, especially if you got all of the Draconic heroes as the trial versions. So if you actually went in here and got them all as the trial versions, it again worked incredibly well. Now we know Vanguard is up. Want to be running through here with really a vengeance because again, you get a ton of loot in here. We get some Stargazer scrolls right there. And again, I like doing this. The Vanguard's pretty cool. We've never unfortunately had the chance to be the lead Vanguard or the head one, because even there we got red chests, we got a couple other things, and it looks like Vanguard again still has problems with some of the loading, some of the probabilities of the game still do the exact same thing where it kind of gets stuck sometimes, and we've seen it quite a bit. Had to do some restarts, had to do some other ones. We'll give it one more attempt, guys. This is going to be the last one, and then we're calling the live stream to see. And again, AFK Arena, there we go, failed to connect. And I'm wondering if something happened with my connection. They got tired of me playing at 4 o'clock in the morning. But it looks like it popped a bunch of limited time offers. But, all right, guys. So that is going to do it for, unfortunately, a very, very short live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. Got a lot more content that is going to be coming with AFK Journey. Server went from finishing chapter 22 the first week. Yeah, absolutely. Draconis heroes are crazy, especially if you're making some progression. But again, that is going to do it for our live stream. And again, very short. I apologize for cutting it very short because unfortunately it's not going to be up at this point. We don't even know when it's going to be up, but we will definitely cover some live stream probably a little bit later tonight. That way we can cover some of the content. But all right, guys, that is going to do it for the live stream. Thank you guys for joining me. And of course, game's going to be up sooner or later so we can actually play it, and have a great day.